Linda Papadopoulos, psychologist and a really good friend of the show. Welcome back.
Reptile for 7. I've got diary and Clement.
7.
Invade or invade. Strange times indeed. And I think one of the hardest things to deal with is the uncertainty that we feel, right? If you think about it, anxiety at its core is based on this sense that something's going to happen. There's going to be an uncertain outcome. We won't be able to cope. And I think because of that, I think spending some time today, maybe thinking about how to cope with uncertainty is really important. Now, I think the first thing that's key is to remember that while there's always things that we can't control, there are always things that we can. So you kind of look around now and I think, you know, for the foreseeable future, things, you know, say, for example, you've lost your job. That's not something you can control, but you can control how much time you spend on your CV, looking for other jobs, ensuring that you connect with people. Say you're uncertain about your health. Well, what we know for sure is that you with the news. So I think it's being able to, instead of seeing this as a lump of things to be worried about, that it's uncertain, is to kind of pick out those things that you can. It's really important, is kind of being able to tolerate uncertainty. I think we kind of lie to ourselves, don't we? We kind of live thinking that, you know, we've got a lot more control than we do. And in actual fact, we don't. In many ways, you know, worrying, micromanaging, these things, in actual fact, there's, you know, so much that we can't. But what we can always do again is react. You know, I've been a psychologist for a long time now, and if I could say that there's one trait that helps people get through life, it's adaptability. And how do we adapt? We adapt not by fearing change, but by looking at it and looking at what we can keys, remembering that throughout your life, you've always been reacting to change. You've not just had one more success in doing this. So remind yourself of that. You know, ultimately, it's that wonderful quote that there's only 2 things to worry about. The things that we can control, in which case, don't worry, just control them. And the things that we can't, in which case, just...
Nice. Thank you.
Related. Aneurysm?
Aneurysm.
Dr. Linda. And
7.
fact.
Pretty much at the practice of trolling did we talk about baiting someone, don't we? So that would make absolute logical sense.
Susie?
We got romaine.
So Linda, tomorrow?
Definitely looking forward.
Really?